Welcome to one more session of Factors of Production. Today I will continue with the concept of entrepreneur, its function, then the characteristics, etc. Let's begin. An entrepreneur is regarded as an independent and important factor of production. Some people consider entrepreneur as the core of the free enterprise system. So I come to the meaning of an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is the one who organizes, manages, and assumes the risk of production. So he is the risk bearer. When a new firm is created, someone must organize the production, arranges finance, hire employees, and take risk. This person is called entrepreneur. So, an entrepreneur is one who organizes production, manages a business, takes important decisions regarding production, hires the factors of production, and bears the risk and uncertainty involved in production. So, from this definition, we come to know that an entrepreneur plays a vital role in the business enterprise. Move on to the functions of the entrepreneur. There are in total 3 functions of an entrepreneur. The first one is coordination and management. The first and the foremost function of an entrepreneur is to initiate a business enterprise. For this, he has to coordinate various resources or factors of production. Production involves cooperation among various factors of production. It is the job of an entrepreneur to organize and coordinate resources such as land, labor, and capital. He has to set the resources to work. The entrepreneur has to decide how these resources shall be employed and how much of each resources shall be used. The entrepreneur has also to take vital decision with regard to what to produce, how much to produce, and how to produce, and in what proportion to combine the factors of production. I move on to the characteristics of the entrepreneur. It is very important. An entrepreneur is not a hired factor. What do you mean by this point? One fundamental feature which distinguishes entrepreneur from other factors of production is that while land, labor, and capital are all hired factors, entrepreneur is not a hired factor. In fact, an entrepreneur hires other factors. That means he channelizes the other factors in the production process. Characteristic is residual income. An important difference between an entrepreneur and other factors of production is that unlike the rewards of the other factors, the reward of the entrepreneur is in the nature of residual. He gets the residue left after paying the other factors of production. Moreover, while the rewards of the other factors of production are always positive, the rewards of the entrepreneur can be negative as well. There may be losses. So, in case a business enterprise suffers loss, then the entrepreneur's reward becomes negative. But in case of other factors of production, it is always either the enterprise suffers a loss or a profit. The other factors like land, labor, and capital, they will always be rewarded in a positive way. Next is risk taking. The entire risk involved in production is borne by the entrepreneur. In fact, risk taking and uncertainty bearing are the key jobs of the entrepreneur. These are the main jobs, that is risk taking and uncertainty bearing. And the last characteristics of an entrepreneur is planning and initiative. It is the entrepreneur who has to take the initiative of starting a business. The entire planning related to starting of the business has to be made by the entrepreneur. Other factors of production come in picture after the business has started. Let's discuss the role of entrepreneur in economic development. An entrepreneur plays a unique role in the process of economic development. In fact, an entrepreneur is an indispensable ingredient in economic development in a number of ways. At first, he is the arranger of capital. He arranges capital. An entrepreneur performs the role of a capitalist. He arranges the capital required for production. He may supply funds from his own sources or he may borrow funds from others. Without these, production cannot start. He acts as the supervisor and coordinator. In the capacity of a manager, the entrepreneur has to supervise and coordinate productive resources. He is the central wheel in the vehicle of production. He is also an innovator. He promotes economic development by introducing new innovations and thereby contributing to technological progress in the economy. He plays a crucial role of innovator. He is the one who takes the initiative of introducing new techniques, new commodities and new sources of supply. He also plays an important role in improving the quality of his product. Fourth, taking initiative. An entrepreneur takes initiative and leads in expanding the scale of production. Suppose an entrepreneur starts with a small scale production, then he moves to the medium scale and later on he expands his production area. He is alert to new opportunities and expand the production to seize these new opportunities. So he is always concerned with the market scenario. What is the new technology, the new opportunities, so that he can expand the size of production and also he is able to seize. Whatever I have discussed today related to entrepreneur, the qualities, the functions, so I hope you all have understood. Next, I'll get back to your next class. Thank you and have a marvelous day ahead.